Today we're going to be doing 2 writing exercises that I want you to try because I don't think you've ever done them. I would bet actually a good bit of money that you haven't ever tried them before. So the first one is you have an hour to live, right? I assume, I haven't done them yet, I assume that I'm going to reflect on, my family, my friends, the people I've met along the way, how I feel about myself, how I feel about life, the universe, God, etc., etc. Maybe, I don't know, that's just my initial thoughts. That's exercise number 1. You have an hour to live, and then you're toast. That's the end. All right, so I finished, and that was kind of crazy, honestly. I tried to get in the headspace of you're actually gonna die in an hour, or you're dying now, and these are your last words. It's hard. I don't know if I did a good job. I can read it. If it's okay with you guys. You are going to die tonight. You are going to die tonight. No pain. You just are not going to exist anymore. Family, friends, all the people I've met along the way, the lunch ladies, the men on the street, the rich, the poor, many of you are likely already dead by now. I am just so grateful to have gotten to experience as much as I have already. The first thing, the most obvious thing I should address are all the things I didn't get to do, all the things I promised myself I would do. I remember when I was a kid, I believed that I would change the world. But since I'm going to die, and have not yet changed the world, that dream might be out the window. Maybe someone will find these videos or my book years later and live a slightly better life because of it. My guiding philosophy focuses on being as light as possible. Less is more. Let go of grievances, grudges, worries, expectations, possessions, ideals. I think most of those things are made up and not important. Most of them are in our heads and affect us so much for absolutely no reason. I think we should all be striving to be the fullest expression of ourselves. That comes hand in hand with being the best version of ourselves, as the only way to be your fullest self is to be proud of the person you are. One thing I think I have done really well in my life is to tell my friends I love them, tell my family I love them, and laugh more than I should. These are the things that I find really admirable about myself as I look back on my life. And then exercise number 2 is for a fact in this hypothetical situation that you're going to live till 100 or 120 or 80 or whatever. You're going to live till however old you want to be, healthy, and just who you are. So that's a guarantee. So what changes? Does anything change? Do you live your life differently? Does that put anything into perspective? I don't know. I don't know if I saw these somewhere. I just thought to do them. Maybe there's some duality between an hour and 100 years, so let's chuck open our favorite notes app and see what we can get up to. So yeah, I'll keep you guys filled in. All right, and the second prompt, what would I do if I knew I was going to live till 100? This is my response for it. Now that we have about 80 more years left, we might want to start planning out our life. Really trying to do something spectacular. Not sure exactly what that is. I guess I can save it for later if I have all this time. I guess that is what most people think. I guess that is why most people don't end up accomplishing all that much. What would you even want to accomplish? Big picture, if you could solve all the world's problems, what would you do? I would try to have not people die unnecessarily in horrible, awful wars, but wars are a part of human nature. Even with 80 years, it seems unlikely that I will be able to stop war. But it's these big issues that I'm trying to use to set my values. What do I want to contribute positively towards? Within the last few years, I focused more on living a good life in the moment. I can continue to do that. So what do I want to be associated with? In what ways can I help? I want to end people starving and being sick. In what way does an endless timeline allow for out of space aspirational ideas and goals? With no time, there's no grounding, there's no limitation. Even with all the time in the world, it matters what I do today. If I don't start now, I'm not going to be able to just magically help all these people that I want to help. I'm thinking about this internships and the job most people have. If I am 80 and have just a few of them spent in 9-to-5s, I guess that's not the worst thing. It will show that I'm part of society. I'm ingrained in the machine. I understand how most people live. I'll certainly end up leaving the machine and moving to a beach. To what degree, I'm homeless on said beach is up to fate, and my work ethic timing's weird. What do I do with all of it? Do I value each day less because I have so much of it and it's guaranteed? Not sure. That's a question for tomorrow. So those are my responses to the two, I guess, mental exercises questions I've posed for myself and for you. Yeah, they were difficult, honestly. The last one was harder. I thought the first one was going to be harder, but the second one was harder. Because, I mean, as I said multiple times, to the point where it probably was redundant in the second essay, that it's like, you know, the idea that limitation is what defines you. It's, you know, our body which decides what we're able to do, and it's, you know, kind of like the amount of time that we have to do something is, you know, how well we can do it or how much of it we can do. But what seems to me, when I was thinking about it, like unlimited time, it just left me wide open. And I was just like, I just didn't know what to do with it all. And then I tried to ground myself in either what I wanted to work on or what I wanted to be a part of. And then it just got kind of airy-fairy, and I didn't know, you know, with more time, how is that magically just going to be able to achieve all those goals? And then I got back to, you know, do the best you can in the moment, be the best version of yourself. So yeah, I don't know. They were good exercises, I think. I feel good having written them. It's good to just, I don't know, put yourself in different perspectives. And yeah, so there the light goes. I guess the first one might be coming true. Hope not. But yeah, I don't know. Be the best you can be. Enjoy, you know, your life, and try not to be a dickhead. Yeah, that might be the secret to it all. Love you. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.